With us throughout this very busy afternoon there at Terminal 4. Here to look at now, the legal issues related to the executive order is Immigration Attorney Michael Wilds, and what we're going to focus on is a lawsuit that came out today from two of those who were detained at JFK Airport, two of the 12 that we know of that were detained at JFK today, over the rules that were outlined from the executive order that came from President Trump here. NBC's Casey Hunt reporting the White House is already trying to explain why it didn't have the new policy spelled out ahead of the executive order. That's what we're hearing. Where do you think this lawsuit will go?
Well, first, the writ of habeas corpus is historically the right to have somebody released who's being held and detained. There is a clear case in controversy, and a federal judge will be impaneled and will have to deal with this. It's just an amazing experience that Mr. Trump, who I believe ultimately was very genuine about this extreme vetting, did it in this fashion with 16 of the 19 hijackers all being from Saudi Arabia. They weren't included in this restriction. And the 11 million plus people we have in the United States, just go figure how, keeping those Muslim nations out of here will stop the terror cells from within. We don't have enough FedEx, handcuffs, detention centers, or planes to deport these individuals. So it doesn't look that his intentions of doing extreme vetting, again, this president in many ways does not act politically correct with a gun faced to America's head, but he's acting in a way that I think is going to send a chilling effect to all of our brothers and sisters, be they Jews, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, and the like. It's just an unconscionable experience to see people in 2017 outside of JFK Airport in this fashion.
Michael, as we look, and you've looked at, I guess, that which was filed by the ACLU lawyers for these two Iraqis who were detained, those two who had legal visas. Will this quickly go away, or does it have the strength to make it all the way to the Supreme Court?
The executive order itself is unclear. Section 3 reads, barring entry to aliens from those 7 countries. Well, what does that mean, aliens from? What if they have green cards? What if they are American citizens? They were born there, so they're technically from there. What if they're dual nationals? We have a case ourselves of 2 parents who are Iraqi U.S. citizens, and their child was born in Iraq, and he would like to come back from vacation. And we have a very distinguished physician from Iran that treats a very select area of cancer that travels throughout the United States and Europe. We got a green card based on his extraordinary ability, based on not only his national interest in coming to America, but this man is saving lives. He and his family are prohibited from returning. His green card was approved. So the exception here, as far as national interest, what if that doctor wants to come in and now will be operating on an undocumented child? Is that in our nation's interest? What's happening is the dialogue from the campaign deteriorated such that we thought we should all band together and that our president would lead us in the right direction. Now, it could be this president was a Democrat a few years ago and that he's got the bravado to put out ISIS, but let's review the tapes. This nation, a diamond in the rough, fought through the Alien and Sedition Acts, fought pirates on the high seas, no different than ISIS. But we didn't stop the integrity of our refugee program. We were started by immigrants. Immigrants become Americans and they employ others. All the patents, I lecture frequently.
Yeah.
For that matter, I'm a second-generation immigration lawyer, and we see all the time how foreign students are the vibrancy, or the workers we have in the hospitality corridors and the entertainment business. We're now shooting ourselves in the foot once more.
Michael Wilds, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for stopping by here as we cover the breaking news on a very busy Saturday.